Good evening, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Into the Darkness, where my friends and I play the Call of Cthulhu role-playing game. I'm your host, Tom Rayleigh. Tonight, we will be playing Episode 4 of The Dig with Corey Heisted as our GM. Tonight, our summary of past events will be given by Jeff. Jeff, please.
Thanks, Tom. So Episode 3, which is our last episode, starts with Professor Parham heading off first thing on Wednesday morning to the post office to mail the evidence of the strange plant. He has Amanda Nelson's notes and research as well, after getting her drunk the night before. He mails the specimen and the notes back to his office at the university. There's a big ruckus back at camp as Professor Karras finds one of the trucks missing. Mr. Karras confronts Professor Parham about taking the truck early in the morning. Professor Parham does a fine job of fast-talking his way out of the situation and avoids getting into any real trouble. Kit doesn't let up on Professor Parham. She pushes the subject, trying to get him into trouble, but eventually the matter is dropped. Shortly after that, Professor Parham pulls Professor Amanda aside and tells her that Kit was out to get her. Kit and Al track down the owner of the farm, Morris Campbell, to ask him about the bear traps that they have discovered. Morris claims no knowledge of the bear traps, but seems rather upset. Peter Gilman joined up with a bunch of other students as they head off to the dig site. They end up finding a buried wall and are forced to clear a bunch of trees to uncover the rest of the building. Peter thinks the building dates back to around 600 or 700 years ago. It seems to be a rather large building. The investigators find a door and with a bit of muscle manage to get the door open enough for them to gain access. The botanists return to camp and Professor Nelson looks to be furious over the destruction of the trees. They discover another one of these mystery vines near the dig site. The vine is a lot smaller than the first one they found. Professor Parham does a quick experiment to see if the vine eats or kills a beetle, but it does not. They repeat the test with a plant, and sure enough, the vine attempts to kill the plant. Inside the big building, they find some chairs that seem to be Native American in design. It looks like it might be a meeting place. There are also two more doors further into the room. They are smaller stone doors with a glyph similar to before. As soon as Karras hears about the glyph, he hurries over and starts talking about chiseling them out of the wall so that they could be studied. Kit and Peter are suspicious of Professor Karras and quickly hatch a plan for Kit to return to camp to snoop around inside of Karras' tent. She tells the group that she's going to go back to get a camera. On her way back to camp, though, she sees a mysterious stranger. He's crouched down towards the ground and has a gun strapped to his back. Kit approaches the stranger. He's an older man trying to set a bear trap. He introduces himself as Arnold Lansdale. Arnold is out hunting the Bigfoot. When Kit asks if she could interview him, he gets very upset and points a gun at her. But Kit diffuses the situation, and he calms down. Arnold warns Kit the professor has been out here before and that Kit should not trust him. Arnold then makes a hasty exit. And that brings us up to date.
Cool. Corey, take it away.
Okay. So, just right after your experience with Mr. Arnold, he leaves, but you notice up on the top in the trees, there's another pig in the woods, strung up.
Ugh, gross.
And this one is slightly moving.
Oh God.
So
Yeah.
make a sanity check first.
Alrighty then. First sanity roll there, 25. Pass.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage.
Cool. Let me write that down. It's still disgusting.
It's still disgusting.
Yeah, and I'm a girl, so. Blood. Anyways, so let's see here. So he's gone, right? So I'm able. So okay. So I quickly kind of, look at him for a minute. And I kind of run back into the camp, our camp, and kind of want to go back, to see the professor's tent as originally planned.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say Edward is roaming around the camp too, just so we can get him into the.
Hey there, sweet cheeks.
Oh God.
Did you miss me?
Did you miss me?
No, Ed. I'm busy. I need to. I'm busy. I got to do something.
What seems to be the matter? Maybe I can help.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I'll walk with you. Walk with you. And I pretty much follow her.
I'm just getting something out of the professor's tent. He wanted me to get his camera.
Okay, I'll walk with you.
All right. Is there anyone? So we kind of walked to his tent.
Yeah. There seems to be no one else really in the campsite. They're all really worried about they're worried at dig site or in the forest, or trying to find the Native Americans.
I see. And so there's like no one. Okay, so there's no one. Okay.
There's no one.
And the tent. Okay, and the tent, is it like a zipper open, or is it open? Just kind of open flap.
It is right now. It's zipper shut.
So I go. Yeah. Just keep an eye out for everyone. In case they come by. Last thing I want is to get startled because it's practically a ghost town over here.
I got you.
All right. So I kind of open up the tent.
Yeah. So, his tent is really clean. There's some of the artifacts the glyphs, and there's a lot of notes too on like everything that he's researched and everything on the about the glyphs and the Tasio language that he's sort of trying to figure out.
Okay. Glancing at the notes, is there anything I can gather just from a glance? Like, I'm not picking up his notes, but I'm just kind of looking over his desk.
No, you don't really notice anything. You don't notice anything off. Just like stuff about like where he found them, how many that he found, and that he found the one after that Mr. Stephen Campbell came back. He went back to the digs to where we are right now and found another one, and just like daily journals.
Now hold on. So he claimed he found 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, Stephen Campbell found 3.
Okay,
the original found 3.
Okay.
But when Mr. Karras came by, he found another one.
Okay. So he said he originally found 4, but there was but again. So or wait, like how did it go again?
So Stephen Campbell.
No. I got what you mean, Corey. But I'm talking about like on what we said. Like last time, we said that the kid said he only found 3, so the 4th one had to come from somewhere.
And that was where that was after he went and checked to see if he found any more.
Okay.
He did, and that's why he started the dig.
Okay.
Well,
so
it seems like Kid is taking too long just to look for a camera, so I'm gonna peek into the tent to see what she's up to.
Hey Ed, sorry, just got caught up with, I just kind of glanced at his notes over here. Anyone coming?
Yeah, I'll walk over and check out his notes as well, because of course I'm gonna.
Corey, quick question. So does he have a footlocker or anything?
Yes, but it is locked.
God damn it. Let's see, is there a key nearby? Or, can I roll a spot hidden to see if there's a key?
Yeah, do a spot hidden.
Alright. Let's see here. My spot hidden. And I got it passed.
You hastily look, and there seems to be no key in the tent.
Okay, I'm like, damn it.
But
What are you looking for? I asked her. What are you looking for?
I'm like, I think the professor's up to something.
I want to just give me a second here. I want to just see here.
All right.
No. Okay. Yeah. There's no one comes in yet.
Okay. So.
You said that you think he's up to something. Like what? What makes you think he's up to something?
Listen quickly. I saw the guy who was out in the woods setting bear traps. He said that he saw the professor out doing some weird shit in the woods.
Hmm.
And here's the thing. He's been acting all strange. We found a mark in the cavern we discovered, and the thing is he wants to chisel it out, like without even like looking at it, like just wants to chisel it out. He's been obsessed and he's not been acting like a real archaeologist.
You do have a point. Seems like overeager. I mean, it's one thing to discover something really cool on the something very nice on a dig. We all understand that we're archaeologists. We love this type of stuff. It's another thing to be, I guess, a little too overexcited. And you're right. There was something not quite right with him. I don't know. I was kind of caught up in the excitement as well. But
Right.
So you're trying to find something on him, aren't you?
Right. I need something to confirm. Keep an eye out, keep an eye out really quickly, and I'll do one last switch, but then we'll quickly get out of here because I don't know what else we can find.
All right.
Corey, so quickly, is there anything else like in the tent, like so either he's got a footlocker, notes, cab, like does he have a backpack or something? Like what else is in here?
Well, as far as you know, there's nothing. It's really, really clean. All there's notes, the stones that you found there, and that's basically it. He doesn't have that much stuff in there, but
yeah. So I kind of look at the stones really quick. Do they look like they've been moved around a lot, or clean, like or look any different than the last time I saw them?
They've been looked at a lot, and they seem to be a little bit worn down, like by excessive touching and examination and all that stuff.
Okay. Crap. All right, let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else here.
All right. Did you check that footlocker though?
It's locked. There's no key.
Let me see. I know you women you usually wear those little pins in your hair, the little bobby pins to keep it up. You wouldn't happen to have one of those on you, would you?
You scoundrel, you! You absolute hard!
I kind of go back into my pocket and pull it out. I've been going with a ponytail recently, but yeah, here.
So I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
All right, I'll switch to keeping an eye out.
Do you have any lockpick skill?
Yes.
Okay, roll that, please.
Oh, go Han Solo.
No, I don't. the bobby pin breaks in the lock.
Yeah, it breaks off, and you turn it, and it just snaps, and it's actually stuck in the.
Oh, you're gonna play
God damn it! This is Mr. Corbett all over again.
No, because I'm not dead yet.
Well, looks like that was a failed plan. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
What I was gonna say is as we're walking back, I'm gonna tell Kit we'll definitely keep an eye out on him. Did you tell anybody else about your suspicions?
No. Well, only. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Gilman knows.
No, Gills.
Whatever you're fighting with is too. You gotta cut the crap. We got weird plans.
But you know what?
We got weird plants going on. We got a freaking guy setting bear traps and who set a live pig up on there. And now we were told not to trust our professor. We're getting caught. Sorry.
Well, I hear you. But But that's the only other person you told? Was it
That's
Skills?
only. Yeah, he's the only one that knows, so it's us three.
All right. Let's just keep it like that for right now.
Yeah. No need to get start spreading rumors.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to skip to the next to the other group, in the big room at the dig site. So this is going on. Mr. Karras is looking really hard at this glyph, and he kind of says, I can kind of figure it out. It says something about storage, but that's all I know. Hello?
Hello. Well,
Okay.
storage of what?
It's my rough translation. That's all I can figure out without actually going and doing more research on this. All I can figure out is storage.
Well, does the door look like it's something that we can open?
Yeah, you can open it.
Let's open the door and see what's inside.
Anyone die yet?
Do we have the crowbar?
So these doors, they're a lot thinner than the big doors from the outside of. And after about 20 minutes, you guys can open up you manage to open up the doors.
Okay.
During those 20 minutes, can I mill about smartly to where the trees were cut? Since they're going to take time and take a whole 20 minutes, I can kill time outside and make more contact with my betrothed, as well as some of the other students that were like druid types.
Yeah. Say the students are out there. Some are in.
Anyone that's exhibiting negative thoughts out loud, I'm gonna bend my ear and just stand close by and listen, not commenting.
Wow,
of course.
big brother, going all Orwellian on our butts.
Look, you and your boyfriend with the bobby pin should stop talking. So Miss Kitty, put down them stones. Stop throwing them at the glass house.
You guys can't be having a conversation. You're not in the same place.
That's right. Knock it off.
So there seems to be no. Do a psychology roll, see if you can find anybody that is having
Well,
negative thoughts.
I knew that the druid type girl, she was like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
She
27
okay.
out of.
That's not. Oh, that's not the right roll there, Richard.
That's two D10s. Okay, using my basic math skills, I've got a D10 and a D10. One is the ones column, and the other is the 10 columns.
It's 27.
If these things don't look right, but I'll roll it for you, DM. It's okay. There you go, 48. I still pass. Ha ha! Like got a key. Ha ha! Still pass.
There seems to be the only actual negative reaction is Linda. She is absolutely furious that you guys are tearing down the trees.
Okay, now Professor Parham will go into action using psychology and just, as she's exhibiting these things, he's stirring the pot. He's like, yeah, I agree with you. This is absolutely horrible. Someone, the people should be punished. I mean, they should be disciplined.
When you say this, she's like, really?
Oh,
really?
absolutely.
You agree? You agree with
Absolutely.
They should all die.
Absolutely.
You notice for a second that her negative attitude is slowly becoming positive, but like,
Good.
they should not do this. I still
Yeah.
think it's wrong.
I do too.
What? Trees are living things, you know.
I know.
They feel things, damn it.
Shut up, side comment.
And she seems happy, but
Good.
she's still angry that.
Oh, I know she is. But I've diffused. I feel happy that I've diffused the situation. And once I hear the great doors opening, I'll probably go back down.
But just one more thing, with your psychology roll, you also notice that there are there's a happy, there's two young lovers, Miss
Kitty
Miss
and
Susan,
Gilman.
Susan Campbell and Thomas McCoy.
Mhm.
They seem to be really happy together, and they're madly in love.
All right.
It's a chemical reaction.
But do you want to go down to the see what's in the?
I will once I hear that, hey, we've opened the doors. That kind of commotion. Other than that, I am just going to read off the crowd and people's emotions and stir the pot a little bit and be the happy-go-lucky Professor Parham that I am.
Okay, so you open the door. It seems to be more dustier in this part of the underground building.
Okay.
But do a spot hidden or archaeology roll, whoever for Al, Peter, and Parham.
Okay. Unskilled is what, 25%?
Correct.
Yeah.
I got an 11. Ha ha!
On what? Archaeology or?
Yeah, archaeology. Want me to
Okay.
roll it again?
I got an
No.
18 in archaeology.
Woo! I learned something today.
Corey, what time of day is it roughly?
It's late. It's about 6:30, 7 in the evening.
Thanks.
So what you guys notice before anybody else, that the reason why this area is a lot more dustier than the other area is that it's half unfinished. This is an unfinished room.
Okay.
But did anybody pass on a spot hidden in that?
Oh, I got to roll for
Oh, I
that.
didn't roll for that.
Did I get it?
Oh, yes, I passed.
Yes, I passed by 8 points.
Okay.
I
You
passed
guys
better than half.
find
Fine.
it looks to be like stone stone tablets, a wooden sheet. It looks like a piece of wood, and a statue. It's about a small statue.
Al, we need you to get some pictures of this.
Pictures
What
or
is-
sketches?
What does the statue look like?
As far as you know, it looks. Give me a thing. It looks stone, but it's about. Give me a second here. It's a foot tall, so it's a fairly.
What is it a statue of?
You can't really figure. You don't know yet unless you look at it closer.
Does it have anything that goes like this?
I wanna look at it closer.
Are you picking it up, or what are you gonna?
No, I'm just gonna look at it closer.
Oh, come on. Be more adventurous.
I'm an archaeologist. I wouldn't pick it up. I would look at it closer.
It looks black with light crimson streaks scattered throughout it.
Is it bigger than a bread box? Does it look like a bread box?
No.
But what is it a statue of?
Is it like humanoid? Or does it have like one of these?
When it looks like a hideous, bloated creature with toad-like head, bat-like ears, and a wide mouth filled with teeth, and his entire body covered in fur.
Oh, so like my grandfather.
Yeah, I was thinking the resemblance.
I need Mr. Peter and anybody that is close to Peter to make a sanity roll.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I passed that. 94.
I did not.
Man. I did pass with a 17.
Oh, I got 94.
Peter and Parham, I need you to do a D3.
No, I refuse to. I just damn it.
94. Make it a D10.
Woohoo! Three!
We round
Yes.
up or round down?
Yes. The professor immediately tries to kill Gills.
So one or two is 1, 2 is 2, 3 and 4 is 2, and
All right.
5 and 6
I
is
did
3.
2 points of damage. Lump, lump.
Does 6 mean that I win?
You lose 3 points of sanity.
Okay.
So I sort of do this, and I reel back, and I'm like, oh, holy crap.
So Mr. Karras is like, he wasn't in there. He's like, what did you guys see in there?
The statue.
So he comes over here, and he looks at it, and he's like, holy freaking shit!
Language.
Holy be Jesus, Andy! Everybody has sanity rolls.
Great Caesar's ghost.
What is it?
I don't really even know right now, Mr. Karras says, I really don't know. What else are you guys gonna do in here?
Well, I assume that we would try to use either our archaeology or anthropology or whatever to try to determine what it was. And of course, if we fail, then we're even more freaked out.
So, do an anthropology roll.
Okay.
Corey, I'd like to move on to the piece of wood because this thing is shocking me. You know, it's just so hideous. So when you're done with this roll, that's what I wish to do,
I
please.
did not pass. I came close, but I didn't pass.
You do not know what the heck this statue is of.
Yeah, it is.
That we know of.
It's Uncle Grandpa.
Okay, when you go to look at this piece of wood, it resembles a shield.
Okay.
It looks like an ordinary wooden shield. Its face is covered in bronze for added protection, but it does not look like age. It looks like the way it actually looks like exactly way back when it was made.
Okay, last item, stone tablet.
And just wait.
Okay, all right, all right.
You notice that it has a 5-pointed star with a burning eye in the center.
Oh,
etched
like
into
that's
the metal.
obvious. Like that's really obvious, right?
That's what it says in here.
Damn it.
That's basically it for the shield.
Well, I'm going to comment out loud. This is interesting. This multi-pointed star with an eye in the middle, and then I'm going to go to the tablet because everybody's going to rush over and lose more sanity and stab me with it when I'm not looking in the back.
Can I do an occult roll on the star symbol?
Yeah.
I'd like to buy a balance spin again.
I didn't pass.
You know what? I'll try an occult. I'll just try.
do an occult roll too.
Oh yeah, I know what it is. 73. That's the Jimmy that goes on to the Johnson. Didn't work out so good.
What did you get, Al?
Oh, I wasn't sure. I don't really have a cult, so I'm not really.
Okay.
Neither do I, but I just, hey, just throw it out
I
there.
do, but I still didn't pass.
So after everybody, you point out that there looks like to be this really interesting wooden shield, and everybody tries and goes look at it, but you look at the tablet.
Yes, the tablet. Yes, of course, the stone tablet. Tell me what to roll before I go insane, or am I insane?
It's a stone tablet that says, the statue sitting next to you is...
Exactly.
Right. Please, do not disturb this.
Give me a second here.
Those who read this stone tablet will go hopelessly insane.
Yes. Regret to inform you that your car has been towed.
Your
Okay.
dinosaur's been towed.
So
Yes.
this tablet is 2 feet high, 60
Oh.
inches wide,
Woo.
and 2 inches thick. Etched into one face of the tablet are many strange symbols of the Tassilo language.
My fingers are going to lightly touch the etchings, and I'm going to attempt to read it. I'll need a critical success. Wish me luck.
Did you say 60 inches wide?
Oh! 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 Woo! Look
What?
at that.
Yeah, but you read Tassio?
I eat it. It doesn't say eat it, Joe's.
Yeah, but
No, okay.
you have
So-
Tassio as a language.
So 2 feet. It's 2 feet high,
Yep.
16 inches wide.
16. Okay.
16. Okay. So, you kind of know that you don't really know that much in the Tassio language, but you can kind of figure out was there was all you can figure out is there's this word war, and so many were slain.
I'm going to talk to Mr. Gilman and ask him to come over here, and I'm going to ask him if I am correct in my assumptions in this language, because he's a student. I do medicine. This really isn't my bag, baby. That kind of thing.
I haven't got the clue as what Tassio. I didn't even hear about the language.
Neither have I. I was just taking a
Taurus would be
guess.
the one to ask.
I've heard some of his speeches and said on some of the things, but I didn't know if
Well,
you'd happen
Taurus
to
has got to be standing right here with us. So
Let's go ask him.
what's
How about
Taurus
that?
say?
Okay, you ask him, and he's like, "What did you say?"
Here, doesn't this mean? And I wait for him to push me out of the way.
He basically pushes you. He pushes you out of the way. He said, "This is amazing." Like,
yeah,
this is
it is. Good thing it's dry cleaned.
What does it say?
I have to study it. I have to study it more. It'll take me like 5 weeks. There's so much stuff on this tablet.
Can you give me cliff notes on it? Just tell me roughly what it says.
Al, you need to take a picture of this too.
Yeah, I'll be sketching it. I'll be sketching this and the statue.
All right.
The statues.
What else is in the room?
That's basically it. There was a wooden shield that was on the ground, a statue, and the tablet.
Nothing on the walls?
No, it seems to be, well, half these walls it's unfinished, so it's kind of like there's enough room for you guys to go in, and it was the tablet, the shield, and the
statue.
And the statue.
I'd like to ask the archaeology people in the room if this looks like it's Indian.
It doesn't look like anything I've ever seen before.
Some of them are really baffled on this. They're like, we don't know what the heck this is. I
don't even know what material it's made out of. It's some stone, but I don't know of any red-veined black stones.
Did you touch the statue there, Peter?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking it's time to take this stuff out.
No, you don't move things out of an archaeological dig.
I knew that. You passed my test. Yes. They will stay
I
where they
hope I
are.
passed your test. I am a student of I'm 3 years into this, you know.
And Dr. Parham remained silent after that, showing how ignorant he is in archaeology stuff. But yes.
Mr. Karras he's looking at this tablet, and I can kind of figure it out. It looks to be some kind of it seems to be some kind of history about the Hyperboreans, but I can't figure it out. It'll take me, I think, about 4 weeks to actually translate this.
You have 2 days.
Aye, Captain.
Sorry, you said what? Hyper what? What is
Hyperborea.
Hyperborea, that's what
That's the civilization that we're thinking originated this.
Yes.
Not Indians?
Well, legendarily, the Hyperboreans came down from possibly the North Pole, but as they came down, they were the Indians. We just named them differently when they got here. But they were a more advanced civilization than ours.
But that's all I can figure out. We might have to take this tablet and do some more research on it. But that's all I could figure out right now.
Well, we have to fully document it and the exact spot where it is and everything, and if we're going to remove anything so that we can don't destroy any evidence.
Yeah, because we wouldn't want to do that. So we're not going to move anything, right?
I'm gonna stop you guys right there. I'm gonna go to Edward and Kit.
Awesome.
So what are you guys gonna do after the tent? After going into Karras' tent?
Well, we were headed back to to your new discovery, correct? Or are we heading back to where the others are? Or did you want to go somewhere else?
I don't know. We just left behind a bobby pin in the guy's lock. That's gonna, he's gonna probably find that out.
Yeah, but he doesn't know who did it.
Yeah.
Well, when you notice that there's now the botanists are coming back, and the anthropology students are coming back. But
awesome.
you don't see the the archaeologists.
Okay, so I kind of wave to the botanists and the anthropologists. I'm like, well, maybe they found something. That's
Do both you guys do spot hidden on? Just do spot hidden.
okay. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. What do we got? And barely pass, but passed.
Every time I'm with you, every time you steal my successes. That's what it is.
Okay. It seems to be nothing wrong, but you notice that one of the anthropologist students seems to have dirt stains on his bottom of his pants.
Did he shit himself?
No.
Just mud, or is it like just dirt? Like
It's like that. It's like dirt from the ground.
Okay.
It seems to be dusty and stuff like that.
Huh. So, I kind of walk over and I guess like to the group exiting out of the truck. I'm like, hey guys, you guys find anything?
We found a little bit. We found another campsite that the Native American. We found a campsite the Native Americans were at, but there seems to be no Native Americans.
Really? Well, that's disappointing. I mean, did you find anything interesting at the camp?
No, it seems to be. We found some bones, like old
Bones.
Bones, really? What kind? Animal? Well.
Human?
No, it's we were looking at it, and it seems to be found. It seems to be animal bones.
Huh.
Would you mind taking us back to the spot where you found this? Perhaps some of my expertise could lend a hand in this.
Yeah.
You guys, you'll have to talk to Mr. Burlington, but I'm pretty sure he'll allow you to.
Yeah. This guy we're talking to, he's his pants, right?
That's the guy that got the dirt on his pants.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm like, hey, you got some dirt on you. Were you crawling into the muck or something?
Like we said, we found some bones, and I decided to try and dig them up.
Oh, so they were buried.
Yeah, they were.
1 second.
Oh, just a second. Damn it, Edward, why'd you have to go to the bathroom now? Okay. So, wait, so I thought these bones were on top, so, like, what? Were these, how'd you know they were buried?
We found a few that were above ground, but we also found a few that were kind of they were not really deep underground, but they were about carrying a little bit of dirt.
Okay, so the bones were recent, ancient? Like, what were these bones?
Far as we know, they seem to be about 5 years.
Oh, okay, so these are old stuff. And was the camp new?
The camp looked to be deserted.
Jeez, that's weird. We came across a deserted camp too.
That is pretty weird.
Yeah. Well, that's weird. Yeah. Okay. Keep us in check. Maybe we'll get lucky next time.
But if you do want to find the where the bones were, it was just right before Dunlow.
Just before Dunlow, huh?
Just right before Dunlow, like right where the river was.
Huh. So I kind of, say like, you got a map or something? Point it out for me.
Yeah. If you have a map, I can point exactly where it is.
Yeah, sure. Give me a sec. I'd probably run over to the nearest map on a table or something and here you go.
But there was. You noticed that there was a map in Mr. Karras's tent.
All right, so I take
That was. Yoink.
Hey, like as you're like running away to his tent, I'll catch up with you real quick, and I'll say while you're in there, you find like any journals, like something that looks personal, like a diary or something like that. Pick that up as well.
There seemed to be no journals.
Just the map. So okay, so I'm like.
There was journals, but they were all about his documentation on the dig, like on what he found and everything like that.
We should get that just in case. We could probably read into his language as he's writing it. He might have discovered something, or he might be up to something. Well, just I said grab at least one of his journals, something that looks a bit recent, like a recent journal entry. Are you there? I'll stay here with these other guys.
Dude,
and,
but if I take a journal and get caught with it, we'll get into trouble. Or at least they'll be able to pinpoint that we were there in his tent.
Well, that's why you don't get caught.
Look, you want to go for... Look, I think...
Look. It seems to me like you've got charm on your side. So, if you're in there and somebody walks in on you, you say, is just about to grab a map. We discovered another area. If nobody's around, grab the journal as well.
All right.
But make sure you pick up the map.
All right. So I kind of go. All right. Fair enough. All right. So I kind of go in. So Corey. So okay. So I'm like okay, and I go to the tent.
Yeah. There is a map. It is of the area. It doesn't have like where all the farmhouses are, but it has like a map that'll say like farm, where the river is, the Campbell farm, the bridges, Dunlow. That's basically it.
All right. So I take that and then I quickly snatch up like one of the journals that's like on the top or something.
Okay.
Also, is the sorry before I leave, is there like the lock? Is the lockpick that Ed tried to pick? Is it sticking out like the bobbin pin?
The bobbin pin is sticking out.
Can I try yanking it out before I go?
Yes, you can try.
All right, I will.
But I'm gonna say that'll be a lockpick, another lockpick roll. But
lockpick roll.
But it's gonna be a -10 to whatever your because it is gonna be really hard for you to
yeah, I don't have any locksmith. That's already a 0-1, so that'd be like a -9.
No, so it'll still be a 0-1. I thought you had more than that.
No. I don't have any lockpicking abilities.
Go ahead, roll that 0-1, baby.
Right.
Go ahead. You know you can do it.
Boop. 38. So,
that's not 0-1. I said 0-1.
Yeah. I'm like, well, that's fucked. All right, I'm heading out.
Okay. So you're going to back to the student to show them where it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna shelve the journal
You're not a guy.
Yes, I'm gonna shelve that.
I know what you're gonna say.
Yes. Right. Back pockets didn't exist.
Okay. So he points to on the map. He points where they found it. It was right at the bend. It seems to be farther than what you went, because you guys just went past the bridge, and that's where you found the first site. But he points to like a bend. And he points right there. It's like right by the river with a little bit.
So it's further down, right?
It's further down.
Huh. So further down. So I'm like interesting. I kind of say, well, I'm talking to the professor, right?
You're actually talking to the student. That's where he said that's where he found it. But if you want to talk to the professor, go ahead.
No, sorry. Okay. So I'm like, okay, interesting, professor. Yeah. So, are you guys gonna? Where are you guys gonna go next to look? To look for Indian, for Native Americans. I mean.
The professor says, we're gonna go down. We're actually gonna go down farther down the river. We actually went and purchased some rafts and canoes, and
Huh.
we're gonna go down the river.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. I mean, think about it. I kind of point like, look, we saw them, and we saw when we first saw the first camp, we saw the canoes, and so the canoes were missing, and so if they're going down the river, chances are if you go falling down the river, shouldn't you be able to find them?
Only if you walk abreast.
Yeah, he says that's exactly what I thought.
Yeah, nice.
But we only have enough for we didn't purchase another canoe, so
Hey,
we don't have enough for.
are you still picking out students? I mean, I'd be willing to come.
We're full right now, but if you can get a canoe by tomorrow.
You know what? I will get a canoe by tomorrow. Guarantee it, sir. Uh, all right. So, I kind of take the map. Like, all right, I'll try to get a canoe for you, and by golly, we'll go see some natives, and basically head off. So I try to look for Ed. I'm like, Ed, you around here?
Yep, right behind you.
All right, so I kind of walk, and I'm kind of like, so I show him the map. I'm like, so listen up. Turns out, remember that camp we found when we were together? It's up the river here. They found the camp right here, and they didn't find anything here. My theory is the natives are further down the river. Remember, we saw them there.
Yeah,
they had canoes mounted.
Canoes, yeah.
Yeah. Problem is they won't let us come because they don't have enough canoes. So we need a canoe by tomorrow if we want to come.
Okay. I look on the map. Does I guess, we can walk on the shoreline, but does that disappear eventually? Or can we continue to, walk on the shoreline going into that direction?
It seems there, as you look at the map, there seems to be, a few beaches along the river, but it seems that most of it is that you'd have to go in the water to go
Further, okay.
further.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm like, oh wait, crap. Gil's probably wanting that camera. I'm like, do we have any cameras with the gear? I assume we do,
Yeah, there is. Remember, there is like a general area where all the supplies are held.
Yeah, so I take that and kind of like, listen, I'm gonna go down to Gil and say I got the camera. I don't know. Is there anything you want to do before I head down there?
No, we can go. All
right.
Besides,
So
I haven't seen this new site that you guys uncovered
all right.
yet. So.
All right. So. Also, before I go, do you think I should mention the guy to the professor? Say maybe that I saw him snooping around to get us to get a suspicion off us.
Which professor?
The guy whose tent I snuck into.
It's Karis's.
No, let's keep that to ourselves.
All right. All right.
If somebody starts asking questions, then we can bring that up. But
all right. Cool.
For now, let's keep that to ourselves.
All right.
Before you go, there is going to be... Before you go to the dig site, you notice Susan and Thomas McCoy. They're holding hands and they're walking around, kind of. They're flirting with each other. But then you notice that Morris Campbell, he sees them, and he is absolutely furious.
I go. So I kind of I guess I have the camera. I kind of go over. I'm like, hey, you okay?
You hear him and he's like, he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with my daughter? What are you doing? He's yelling at Thomas.
I'm like, sir, sir, please calm down. I mean, I mean, it seems harmless.
It's not harmless. I don't know what the heck you guys are doing. You should stop that. And he runs up to her and he pushes Thomas away, but he grabs his daughter and Susan's like, "Father, what are you doing? I like him." No, and he's like, "No, you cannot date this guy."
You have to date your brother.
Just like Kit does.
So Morris is dragging his daughter, dragging her towards to his house, but Thomas is like, he's like, it's real, like he's trying to explain it to Morris, but he wants nothing to do with him. But the thing is, they go to the house, and that's all you really see unless you want to follow up.
I was just gonna kind of try to say, like, sir, please, let us not argue here. I mean, come on, can't we be friends?
Then he's like, "Hey, why don't you mind your own business? It's nothing to do with you." And
I'm just trying to keep the peace, sir. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I mean,
so he's like, "Just let me deal with my daughter my own way." And he's like, he's just like screaming at you.
I'm like, all right, sir. I'm just saying,
Then after five, this is like a few minutes, and then Morris said, he kind of let go of his daughter, and he says, "If I ever see you with my daughter again, I am going to take an axe to
Whoa, now, friend. Whoa,
yeah,
now,
don't be doing death threats now.
Geez, like,
in front of a lady, no less. You're gonna threaten to kill him in front of me and your daughter?
I did just wait. I said I'll take an axe handle to your legs.
Hey, there's no need for violence, sir. There's no need for violence. The kid didn't have. Look, he didn't mean it, and I kind of pushed the guy to the side and we're gonna get this straight. I was like, look, he didn't mean it. He won't bother your daughter again. Will you? And I kind of give him this look like, just play along.
He's like, but yeah, Mr. Morris is absolutely furious at Thomas.
Jeez, this country folks.
Jeez, it's just it's
So,
all.
Well, let me ask you this: while this guy is going off, is he starting to draw a crowd of the rest of us?
yeah, there seems to be more and more people kind of huddling around, and most of the students seem scared of him.
Yeah. As he's kind of talking to him, I kind of go to his daughter and kind of try to comfort her. I'm like, "Are you okay? You okay?"
She ran to the house.
Oh dear.
But that she's crying.
Yeah, sir, please don't be too hard on her. She's young, and she's at that age,
After a few minutes, he's calmed her down, and he's like, I'm sorry about my reactions. I just didn't want my daughter to be hurt."
It's all right, sir. No violence, or no one got hurt. That's fine. Last thing we want is to be openly fighting here and threatening each other. So, I say, go to your daughter, talk to her nicely, politely about the situation, and, we go from there. Just, talk to your daughter, let things settle, and then maybe talk to Thompson if things need be. All right? Until then, Tom, why don't you stay away from his daughter for a bit, just to, out of politeness. How's that sound, everybody?
Just go ahead and bury the hatchet.
Yeah,
Or the hatchet handle.
Yes.
He's like, I'm sorry. He's just talking to Morris. Like, I'm sorry. I will try to stay as far away as from your daughter as I can. I don't want to be at hurt or anything like that. Because I need my legs.
Yeah. He's a football player, damn it.
Yeah.
It's all he's got.
So we're gonna go back to the dig site. So what are you guys gonna do now?
Are there any other doors? We've been in one chamber with a room with furniture. We found the storage room. Anything else?
You could try and look around.
Yes, I want to walk around and see if there's anything else.
Do a spot hidden.
All right. Yes, I passed.
There seems on the other side of the room. There seems to be another set of doors.
Okay.
And these actually have more glyphs that you can kind of make out. But it kind of says chamber. That's all you can kind of figure out from. That's all you can figure out from what that glyph says.
So just the word chamber.
There is something chamber. That's all you. There's two words. One that says chamber and one that says you don't know what that is.
Chamber. Where is Dr. Karas?
He's still in that room. With looking at the wooden shield and the statue and the tablets.
Are these similar doors to the others?
They are similar. They are similar, but these doors have more elegant design to them.
Well, I want to go and see if Dr. Karas will come over and help us open these doors.
He's like, you found another glyph? Okay.
Yes.
Let's go there.
All right. So I show him the door.
I give the statue wide berth when I leave the area.
Does it say Chamber of Ultimate Deaths?
Oh, I exit out.
I think it says cafeteria.
No.
Oh, then I go in.
Chamber of Eating. That must be.
He says. Now, this is it. He says this is interesting. He's like, I've read a few of these in books, and it could either be because these doors, they look actually. It could be where the leader was. Like the leader's room.
Chamber of the leader.
Master chamber?
Yes. Yes. I think his name was Conan.
Was it
Well,
hotel?
Yeah, I think that's what I think it is. He says that's probably what it is. It's probably the Master's Chamber. It's probably what it says.
They stab it with their steely knives, but they just can't kill the beast.
I was trying not to say Hotel California. I was trying to be good.
Let's get this door open.
Yes. No, Prince.
So these doors are a lot more harder to open. But you eventually get them open in about in a half hour.
Okay.
Just by everybody pushing at this door, and you open it, and exactly what Mr. Kara said. It is where the person in charge of Chief. That was where he had his own. Looks like a desk with or it's like where he had all like his major stuff. Like.
So is there anything in here?
A stone typewriter. Yeah.
No. Only thing in here is like where you think you know where he slept, but there seems to be nothing really in here. Nothing.
Can I do a very careful spot hidden?
I was going to say the same thing myself too. Since we're actively examining things, looking for clues, etc., etc.
Okay. Yeah. Do another.
I passed.
Way in the corner, there seems to be another one of those statues.
So similar to the other one, same size, same shape, same.
Yep.
Material.
Damn it. Do I have to make a sanity roll?
Yeah.
But it looks the same as the other one, so haven't we kind of gotten over it?
Actually, just wait. Sorry, this one is a little bit different.
All right, so do a sanity roll. I passed.
Oh!
Okay. Yep, you've gone crackpot nuts.
Look at
So
that.
do another. Yeah.
Oh, taking some damage. Finally.
What this one is, it seems to be, it looks exactly kind of different, but it has, there's like no teeth on it, and it just looks really freaking weird.
You got something good for me there, GM? That's three. That's 3 and 2, baby. That's a total of 5. Give me something. Give me something good.
Okay, roll a d10.
Here we go. All right, faithful listeners. Let's see what happens.
A poison dart shoots out on the panel you step on.
Give me number 9, please.
You have just won a fabulous canoe car.
Okay, this is really interesting.
Email it to me so nobody else knows.
I'll email it to you. Just give me a second.
Let's see if people can figure it out. What's going on with me?
Okay. Let's see. But yeah, this has been a really. He's like, I think we spent enough in here. I understand that we want to keep going in here, but I think we should head back and retire for the night.
Are you crazy?
The answer is yes, he is.
All right.
I know.
I want to take a little statue and sleep with it, but no, I really don't.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I've got good luck today.
Professor says that we need to leave, so
I'll stay with you, Mr. Gilman, if you wish to stay. I will be more than happy, Dr. Karras, to supervise.
Okay.
it's Mr.
If the young youth wishes to stay, please allow him to stay. He's not going to do anything wrong.
Says, I don't. Since you're here, I guess that could be good. You guys, if you want to stay later, you can. But I'm retiring. I'm gonna wait in the morning.
Just make sure all the other students stay up there, and I'll just it'll be just for me and Mr. Gilman, no one else, and we will make sure that no one else comes up.
Yeah, Al.
I
want Al here. Unless Al insists.
No, unless Al's gonna leave. Al, you gonna stay?
I'll stay, sure.
Yes. I'll take care of these two youths in charge, and I will just sit in the corner quietly.
Okay. I sent it to you there.
Okay. All right. Let me figure out what I got.
You keep calling us youths. I'm like 24 years old.
And I'm 55, you young whippersnapper.
Yeah, I'm not a child though.
It's okay. It's okay.
I can drive and get a woman pregnant if I want.
So most of the students they follow Mr. Karras's what he says, and it seems the only people in this room are Parham, Peter, and Al.
I want to search for anything else that might be in here.
Okay. Yeah. Do not spot hidden. This is a general.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 4.
Nice.
Okay. So what you? What room are you in? Are you in the main room, the one where like the master's chamber, or the one with the unfinished room?
I had the intention of searching everywhere, but let's say I'm in the main room at the moment. I want to see if there's any other doors and chambers.
Okay. You don't seem to find any more rooms, but what you do find, it's actually surprising that you didn't see this before. It seems to be paintings on the wall. They're small. They're not big. They're small. They're small paintings, and they seem to be from the of what the statue, like the of what the statue looks like.
Depictions of this deity of some sort.
Yeah.
Does it show like a ritual or something? Like, ack, hand statue to another person, and then a big lightning bolt comes down or something?
Yes. They're telling you how to do the safety dance.
Give me a second here. No, it's just there seems to be like small like a small village with these things around the village.
They're around the village? Are there... So you're saying we're seeing like a little village with these creatures in the village?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're eating everything?
No, they're just looks like a regular...
Doing village things, huh?
Yeah.
How many paintings on the wall are there?
There's probably 4 people. One's a policeman, one's a Native American, one's a construction worker.
What's on the wall?
Okay. It looks like... give me a second here. There's a small village. There was about 25 of these
Creatures?
creatures, and it looks, and then on the other part where they're actually around, it seems to be a big, like a bigger, big statue of of their god.
Uh-huh.
And they seem to be worshiping it.
Hmm.
That was one painting.
Let's get pictures of that.
Sketches.
Yeah.
Corey, could you describe the creature again?
I will describe the creature. It is a hideous, bloated creature with a toad-like head, bat-like ears, a wide mouth filled with teeth, and an entire body covered in fur.
Okay, thank you.
And the statues are black with crimson streaks throughout.
Okay.
But that's all you know, because you have not...
Any other paintings on the wall?
Yes, there seems to be... give me a second here. There's another painting where they are... It looks like there is a lot of them. It seems to be after a war. A lot of these creatures, they are dead. But it seems that there seems to be a lot of these creatures are dead from the in this painting.
Okay. So there was a war of some sort. Does it show who's attacking in the war?
It does not. It does not say. It just says that these guys are all dead, and yeah.
Well, are there more paintings? How many paintings are there as we go?
There was only two. There's only two paintings.
The two.
Cool.
Well, let's document those. I want to continue to look around.
Okay.
If I don't find anything in the large room, I'll move to the chief's room.
So are you guys gonna help try and find?
Yeah, I'm there to help assist.
I just wanna okay. There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm following along behind Peter.
Okay. Just do another spot hidden.
I passed again. Not as well, but I still passed.
Okay. In the master's chamber, what you find is another a smaller tablet.
Oh. Small. Does it look portable, like something you could pick up, or?
Yeah, like an iPad. Wait, not that kind of tablet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this one is a lot smaller. It doesn't seem to have a lot of language on it, but it does have a fair bit.
Okay, is there anything I can make out?
This one, you can make out, like, war, evil, and that's all really you can make out. But this one will take roughly about the same time as the other tablet.
Okay.
Since this one's smaller, could I take a sheet of my paper, put it on top and do a rubbing of it?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Good idea.
But the other tablet that you found, Mr. Karras did take.
Okay.
I thought it was too big to move.
Yeah, it was like it was huge.
Yeah.
2 by 2 by 16, I think it was. Not that
Made
big.
out of stone?
Yeah.
Probably weigh like 500 pounds.
And we all agreed not to move shit.
Yeah,
Karras
sorry.
seems to be breaking that. Gotta keep an eye on
Sorry.
Karras.
That was one. Yeah, that one is big, but the other one you can move around.
Okay.
Did he leave the statues?
He left the statues. No one touched the statues.
Damn him.
Are you going to? Are you touching the statue or?
No, but I'd like to get a much closer look. Do we have like magnifying glasses?
Not on you right now, but
Probably back in the camp.
I don't see there's any harm probably in touching a statue.
Or looking at it.
No.
Well, there's not any harm in removing the statue and examining it, as long as we make sure we know exactly where it was and the environment it was in, and we're not disturbing anything.
Right.
okay. So you touch it.
Yes, I will.
Okay. You touch it, and it's not stone. It feels greasy.
You know what? This isn't stone. It feels kind of weird. It feels kind of greasy, guys.
Greasy.
Yeah, and I rub it for luck like a lamp.
But when you rub it, it gives off like a metallic ting.
Wow.
A metallic what?
Like a metallic ting. That's all it says here.
Like a
Like-
sound, you mean?
A sound?
Yeah.
I think,
Yes, a sound.
like a metal ting, you know, like when you hit a metal, it goes ding. There you go.
Hey, did you hear
Like
that
that.
when I rubbed it? Did you
Yes.
hear that?
A genie popped out. You get 30 wishes.
So that
What do you think, Mr. Gilman?
when you sorry, I have to do it again. When you feel it, it's not stone. You have to do another sanity.
Oh, how horrible.
It's human flesh.
Okay, all right. Here we go again. All right, faithful listeners. What am I gonna get? I get 67.
This time you're only going to take one point.
All right, here we
You're
go.
like, you pick it up, you're like, you touch. Ooh, this is not what you thought it was.
And 53.
Does it rub off on his hands?
No,
Is it viscous?
no. No.
Does it feel light or heavy? Solid or hollow?
Very, very light.
I'm going to pick up the statue again and see
hollow.
You feel it feels about like 2 pounds. Like surprisingly, you thought, oh, it's gonna be heavy. This is like really, really light.
how. This is very light, gentlemen. It feels
So
like it's about
probably hollow
2
and
pounds.
made of metal.
Well,
You got me
I don't-
curious. Could I touch it too and see what you're talking
I
about?
don't want to shake it, but I understand what you're saying.
When if you want to touch it, you'll have to make a sanity roll too, because you don't know what the.
Well, there's no harm in touching it, young man. Come on over here, Al.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Chuck it to him.
Nothing will happen.
Football chuck that thing to him.
77 is a fail.
Yeah,
Join
just,
the
just one-
club, Al.
just 1 point. Just 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Because it's
Join
like
the club.
you do not know what the fuck this
Yeah, that's really weird.
statue is.
So me and Al are discussing. We got the statue between us. Yeah, it feels oily. Yeah, it's really light too.
Taste it.
I'm not going to touch it.
Why not? Gil.
Because I've taken chemistry classes that tell me that some metals are highly toxic.
What metals could they
quickly
possibly...
wipe my hands off.
Arsenic.
Oh! And I like, you know, like when he mentions that, like, yeah, let me, and I'll go by Al like this. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. You go topside?
Hand me the statue.
Exactly.
Yes.
So you guys spend like you spend about 3 hours looking in this, and it seems to be nothing really else to you explore as much as you can.
Did
As you can
anybody
in
wanted
here.
to look at the shield or anything else again?
Yeah.
I think I'm done for the evening.
Let's
Okay.
at least pick up the shield and look underneath it. Maybe there's something on the back.
That's a good idea. I'll do that.
Yes.
I'll pick up the shield and I'll turn it over carefully, and I will actually take Mr. Gilman's instructions because I don't want to mess up, you know.
Okay, give me a second here.
I'll give you 2 seconds because I like you.
Yeah, it's it looks like a regular shield, other than it, but it's been in like I think the best way is an archaeology roll, kind of in
All right.
I don't know. It would be to find why this would be.
I'm gonna go for history. If I do history, I'm okay.
You don't need. It's not a history roll.
Well, then I fail. 41.
Wow.
I passed an archaeology roll.
Okay.
It was a tray. Some guy left behind.
No, you look at this shield, and you look in the area where the shield was kept, and you're like, what? This shield should have been rotted years ago.
Yes. So it's made out of wood and bronze, you said?
Wood and bronze, but it looks like it's like
It looks like it's
brand new.
Well,
That's
Mr.
very
Gilman,
strange.
that's impossible, isn't it? I mean, think
Well,
about it.
under the right circumstances, if it was in an anaerobic environment and maybe buried where it would never get any air or bacteria, but not here. There's
Yes.
definitely air and bacteria here,
Yes, clearly.
possibly even moisture. It should have rotted. I don't know why it didn't rot.
I will examine, and I know I've already done my roll. I'll
Except that
examine.
once again, it could have been treated with a poison like arsenic, which would kill any bacteria that tried to infect it.
Yeah. You would know that, Doctor.
It tastes salty.
Where's Kit when you need her?
Actually, that's a good point. Wouldn't I have come down with a camera already?
No.
No, why do you show up with the camera?
4 hours
Okay.
later.
Don't
really?
worry, I'll go back to that. So, as soon as you are walking up to the thing, and Mr. Karras, he's like, we're done here, but if you want to go down there, there's Parham and 2 other students are down there. If you want to go down there, fine by me.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we'll check it out.
Yeah, sure.
After I told him I only wanted to keep track of 2 students, he's sending more down to me.
Yep.
Thank you, Dr. K.
Yeah. So we walk down, and I'm guessing we see everyone, right?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I got the camera.
Good. We need more film. There's only 10 pictures in one of these damn things.
Nice. Well, I think I have a roll. Anyways, so what do you guys find?
We found some. We found another small tablet, and what else do we find? We're looking at the shield right now.
Oh, cool. Sweet. That looks awesome.
Yeah.
We also
sorry,
found some
that
paintings
looks
on
like
the
the
wall over
tops.
there.
I'm sorry, that looks like the tops. um, it's cool in old slang.
I think you're the tops, kid.
Oh, thanks, Peter. Anyways, yeah.
What's this? You know, I'm examining it too, and
What's
I
the
say,
symbol?
what's this? What's this symbol?
Yeah,
so I'm
right.
going to try to roll an occult on that.
Could I roll an occult as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ariok ate
Didn't we
me.
already try that? Or?
Well, no,
I did.
because they did, or you guys did, but they didn't. So
Okay.
I'm gonna give them that to them.
Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
That's
And that is an O2.
Stole my luck again. Woman. Stole my luck again.
You know what? She's like James Bond. You ever notice how people around
Okay.
James Bond?
So
Died.
you know exactly what it is. It is an elder sign.
This is an elder sign.
An
What?
elder what?
Do we know what an elder sign is?
Yeah. What the blazes is an elder sign?
It's
I
a
don't know.
star.
Because what you know is that you should not elder signs. You should not be here. But it's weird that it's on a wooden shield.
I'm like, but I mean, elder signs are symbols. Corey, how much do I know about elder signs? Do I know like they're runes of protection, or like what do I do? What can I say, or what can I say as a character?
Give me a second here. You notice that you haven't seen one up in person. You read it up in books, so you don't really you know about them, but you don't know what the
purpose is?
What the purpose is.
Okay, yeah. So I'm like, well, the thing is, I've seen these symbols before in a lot of books. They're called elder signs, but the thing is, like, I've never seen one up close, and I've read them books, but I don't really know what they do.
Okay, now Corey, I would like to make a history roll. Is that considered okay? Or
Yeah,
is that
do a history roll because she brought up the elder signs.
I'll do one as well.
All right,
Alright.
I'm not going to be a luck vampire
Nope.
like Kitty, so you roll first.
I already rolled. Nope. I didn't get it.
Could I roll again, Corey, to like check my own knowledge of history?
Yeah, go ahead.
I know what it is.
Oh man, I'm sucking tonight.
Go ahead. Let's see.
I got a 13.
Yeah, I got 25. So yeah,
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Kit's lucky.
Lucky.
That's it.
I suddenly look around like, maybe we shouldn't be here.
Why do you think? You think it's the arsenic?
Well,
No, I think that this is a ward of protection, and the question is protection from what?
I have to agree.
But
Look,
These things are rare. You know, these things
come
don't.
on, guys. I mean, look, it's interesting. It's history, and it's
But here's the thing.
ancient
This
religion.
has popped up all around in history. This isn't just like this has popped up in random places all around in history.
Edward,
And
are you an idiot or
Yes.
what? Has your family never told you anything? You are from Innsmouth.
Yes, but my family basically, well, the way I see it, it was just a bunch of like fairy tales that try to get me spooked when I was a kid.
It doesn't matter whether it's fairy tales or not. It could be fairy tales, but the fairy tales are there for a reason.
right.
To scare little kids.
It still means supreme danger.
I mean, right. Why would they do this on Shield? And more surprisingly, you said the Shield. Well, the Shield looks really good.
Well,
They
it's-
could,
here's
they could
the-
have stories. They could have stories about, for instance, if that statue is made of arsenic, they could have believe that the statue causes death when it touches you. They don't know what arsenic is, but there's stories
Well-
that say that. But
But I mean, if we're talking historically,
I'm
Yeah,
just
but
saying
fine,
that there's
yeah.
something incredibly dangerous here.
but
Yeah.
it's like this. If you have a battle shield and you paint a symbol like that, which is supposed to ward off evil or protect you,
But the
it
thing
could
is, the
be like
sign. But the sign has appeared all over. Why is it here? How the hell did these needed to know about it.
And as you know what, and as you say that, I'm like, that's an interesting question. And then I actually, for the first time, like look at the actual condition. I'm like, this seems brand new. Like,
Yeah, it should be rotted.
Exactly. I actually like turn it over to look at the backside of it, and
Okay, guys, stop right here. All right, I'm shutting this down.
Yeah, I'm going back to the camp.
Everybody needs to leave.
I don't feel so good.
Put that shield exactly back the way that it was.
Yeah. Let me take a picture of it first. Snap.
Well, we've already, yeah.
And I draw the star in my sketchbook. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, oh, well, I can't tell you how it really looks. Never mind.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, there's lots of ways you can write this.
I know, but there's a particular way I like my elder sign, so never mind.
God damn it, Richard! Let the guy draw.
Like the old-fashioned leaf one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys will leave here.
Yeah, I don't know where that ever came from because the only elder sign I ever saw was a star.
Actually, it goes back to Lovecraft.
Yeah,
But Lovecraft says that it's a 5-pointed star.
But he in his notes, it was like in the sidebar of his notes or something, he drew that symbol as an elder sign.
It was like the original conception of the elder sign, I think.
All right,
whatever.
anyways.
But,
Okay, 81. I choose to disbelieve. Okay, I'm going to be the last one to clear out of the tomb or whatever the heck it is and wait for the students to exit. I'm going to exit and be the last one. Then I am going to show my concern because Mr. Gilman's brought up some really good points, and now I'm a little concerned.
Go wash your hands.
Yeah,
yes.
That's what he's going to do that first, and then he's going to see Dr. K.
And if your fingertips start to turn black, you're in deep shit.
Yeah.
I'll be dead by then.
Professor.
Yes.
Like on the way, like
say goodbye.
We're leaving. As we're leaving out, I'll mention to Gilman and to Al about the other campsite of the Native Americans, and that we're going to try to find like a canoe tomorrow so that we can discover it. And I pretty much tell you what the anthropologist told us.
Yeah.
So there's something to check out there too.
Corey, what time of day is it at this now that we're leaving?
Okay, so you guys been there. I would say it's about 8. No, it's about 8 in the evening.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
I take before, like, as we leave, I kind of take and Gilman to the side, and I go, hey Gil, I went to the guy's tent.
What did you find?
Nothing much. He had a locker. I'm sorry, or like a foot locker that was locked, and I couldn't open it. I got his note. Oops.
You're gonna pull. Are you gonna wait till you get outside of the tomb before you start this? Okay.
I said as I took
I'm
him to the
sorry.
side.
I just wanted to make sure because I'm the last person out, and
Yeah.
I let you guys go ahead of me. That's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we're walking along and she's showing us.
So I kind of take it out. I take it out of my bosom. Here.
Oh, jeez, you took it out of his tent.
Anyways, here you go. Kind of put it in.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, but here's the thing. Before I went to his tent, I met the guy who's been setting up bear traps in the woods.
What?
Yeah, no, the guy's setting up bear traps, and he said his name is Arnold Lansdale. But here's the thing. He said he saw the professor out doing some weird shit in the woods, dancing or something. He's apparently at night.
I need to get a message to my family.
Why?
Because they probably know more than I do.
Do you think they'll get there in time? I mean, what the hell's going on? We got weird plants sucking out the life of trees. We got a fucking elder sign in a temple of some civilization. We got Professor dancing in the woods, and we got a guy setting up bear traps for Bigfoot.
What do you guys think about like keeping an eye on the professor?
That's what I was thinking.
Sometimes at night when everybody's having fun or whatever, and if he wanders off into the woods, we follow him.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. I feel a bit bare. We don't. What if he does? What if he's got a gun or something, or he attacks us?
Don't jump out from behind a bush and go. Ah!
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. All this stuff is collapsing down, and the Native Americans, apparently, all their sites have been empty. Where the hell have they been going? I mean, all this stuff just seems too weird.
Has Dr. Parnham come out of the thing behind us?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm not gonna linger, but I wanted to make sure that everybody was out before. And I
go back to where you are, and I say, Dr. Parham.
Yes.
You went into town the other day. They have a telegraph office.
Yes. Matter of fact, I did use it.
All right. Good.
That's good. Actually, me and the rest of all the rest of us were actually thinking about stopping in really quickly to see if they have any spare canoes to buy for the trip. Is that all right?
We'll have to do that tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock at night.
All right, but I mean tomorrow. Yeah. I mean.
You'll have to talk with Dr. Karras.
Of course.
I don't have permission to send you guys.
You're a professor. Right. What do you mean you don't have permission?
I don't have that kind of authority.
I think you should go and protest about that. I mean, you're a fine professor. I think you should, make a ruckus about that. That's what I think.
My God, your nose is so bad.
Yes.
Falls on deaf ears.
Yeah.
I smile politely back. You're absolutely right, young man.
All right. Well, have a good night, Professor.
Good night.
So I kind of go back to them and kind of wait for him to kind of go. And also, I kind of take out the keys. And when he's out of earshot, I found the keys.
Are those keys to the truck?
Yeah.
Right. That's the reason why we needed him to make a little ruckus. Hopefully he took my advice.
Well, I found them underneath the car, and, well, all the weird shit happening around. I don't know. Feels good to just keep an eye on these personally rather than, I don't know. I don't know. It just feels weird. All this weird plants. I mean, good God. I don't know what to make of this.
Are we going to follow the professor tonight if he's camping?
What do you think the chances are that our farmer here has a telephone?
I don't say it's very good.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, you can try, but.
I mean, he had a fight with his daughter. Do you think you really want to interrupt that?
Absolutely. That was what? I don't know anything about that.
Oh, sorry. Apparently, she found out his daughter was dating Thompson. He made a huge fuss about it and threatened to break his kneecaps.
Well, I don't want to talk to him. I just want to use his phone if he has one.
Well, if you want, I can go with you, stop by, and I can just say I'm just trying to check up on his daughter.
You could probably look around and see if there's phone lines.
Yeah. Actually, do you think he might know who the guy in the wood was? This Arnold Lansdale.
I think you can ask him. I mean, I don't see there.
I don't know. I'm just not that interested in that thing. I've got to contact my family.
All right, come on, Gil. Let's go really quickly then.
All right, so we're gonna walk to the farmhouse and hopefully it's not too late.
There's lights on at the farmhouse.
All right. So I knock on the door.
Morris walks up and he's like, he says, "Who's there?"
It's Peter Gilman.
And Kit Baxter.
Oh, just come in.
All right.
All right. I'm sorry to bother you so late, sir. Do you by chance have a telephone?
Let's see if you have a telephone. No, he does not have a telephone.
Okay.
Sir, excuse me one moment. I'm sorry to bother you again. But do you know a man named Arnold Lansdale?
He looks at you and he's like, I don't know any Arnold Lansdale.
Oh, because here's the thing. I ran into that guy again in the woods.
He's like, he perks up. You talked to him?
No, not on best terms, but I ran into him. Yeah.
What was he doing over there? Like he has
He
like
was setting up he was setting up another bear trap.
Really?
Yeah. He had a shotgun on him, and he's hunting Bigfoot.
He's like, oh.
Sir, I'm really kind of worried. Do you know anything about what's going on? Really? I mean, he even pointed a gun at me.
Really? He tried to point his gun at you?
Yeah.
Kit, didn't you tell me also that he's responsible for slaughtering the pigs?
Oh yeah. I think I might have seen him. I've seen like a dead pig lying around, but I'm not sure about that. Might have been. I'm sorry.
Fine. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, sir. I don't know what the best course of action is. I don't know. Is there authorities we should call about this? Should we? I don't know.
I'll just stay out of it. I will call the authorities to find out what the heck is going on.
All right. Also, sir, we've been seeing some strange plants. Do you know anything about plants that like attach themselves to trees?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, because we've been running into them, and well, you live with the area.
It's probably just an anomaly.
Yep. It literally sucked the life out of the tree. I don't know if that's what they call it, an anomaly. All right. Okay.
He says there's weird shit out there.
Yeah. Okay. And one last question, sir. I know it's a bother, but do you by chance have a canoe we can borrow for a trip downriver tomorrow? We're trying to look for Native Americans, but they don't have enough canoes. And do you by chance have one in stock?
No, we don't. The general store should have some canoes.
All right. Thank you then. Have a night.
Good night, sir. So I guess we're going to go back to our tent.
Well, hold on.
I'm going to head to the mess tent and get something to eat.
Yeah, I actually want to get something to eat, but I'm like, do you want to check out the diary?
He says, well, we don't have that much, but this is what we have left over, and he hands you some food.
Yes. So I kind of like whisper over,
let's look at the diary.
Yeah, I'm like,
do it here at the table while we're.
Yeah.
Dr. Karis isn't around, is he?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's in the mess tent? Just me and Kit and Al.
Yeah.
And Eddie.
And Ed, you there?
Yeah.
All right, Ed.
Okay. Let's see here. It's close. What is there anything else so you're guys gonna check the journal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The journal is it goes actually back a while. All about what?
I was just joking and saying to his birth.
No. It goes back about 20 years.
Oh wow.
It's a pretty old journal. It goes all about all the greatest achievements that he's achieved, different things. Weird enough, this is actually his first time as the leader of the dig. The second few times that he's been out, it was actually helping with the dig. It's just there's nothing really of interest.
Okay.
God damn it.
Even right to the most modern and the last entry, perhaps.
Last entry was the night before. Just saying that they started with the dig. They have all the that they are starting to dig. They found a few little items like the pots and the stones, and that's basically it.
Yeah. I thought there'd be something more.
Maybe we're reading more into this than is actually here.
I don't know. I mean, that guy said he saw him, or that professor guy. I mean,
but this is the same guy that pointed a gun at you.
right?
So,
But
I have to admit the professor has been acting a little strange. But I mean, again, it could be the overexcitement of how discoveries is. I mean, like, hell, we've been actually uncovering a whole lot of stuff here. And
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like the guy, like he was pointing the gun at me. But at the same time, he'd had enough sense not to shoot me. I mean, he
didn't want to get arrested and executed for killing somebody for no reason. You know, like murdering somebody. So
He might have been able to kill her and nobody would have ever known.
All right.
Corey, check your email.
Okay.
Whatever. I still think. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's just look and keep an eye out for anyone who's wandering to the woods late at night.
All right.
You know, what's the worst that could happen? Tomorrow, how about you, me, and maybe you can invite Al. Al's pretty trustworthy. Maybe he can join us on this, and we can maybe go to town, get a canoe, or get the message to your family.
Got it.
I don't know. Do you think your family will know anything?
That's what I want to know.
But why would they know? That's what I'm curious about, Gil.
Because we're Innsmouth folk. We know all the lore that's in New England here. We practically are the lore of New England.
Huh, never knew that. Is it a nice place? Should I visit?
I wouldn't. It's
all
a
right.
fishing village.
Just go
all right.
a day.
So, are you guys walking to the campsite?
Yeah, we're walking back to our...
Okay. So as soon as you walk up,
actually, as we're walking up, you know, I tap Gilman on the side, have him like step back a little bit, let the other guys walk a little further.
All right.
And I say, you know, how much are you planning to tell the rest of these guys about, you know, what we know in Innsmouth? Like, I was always told by my folks just to keep a tight lid on these things. But
I actually haven't been told very much by my folk.
I'm just
all I
saying,
can say is that if they know something, I'm actually more concerned with if there's danger. I am convinced there must be some very serious danger here, and my curiosity as to what it is far less than my desire to survive.
I understand, and we're definitely going to keep an eye out. But I mean, it was a good call in the cave. But yeah, let's be a little bit careful about what we reveal to outside.
Yeah, well, we're not going to spill the beans, of course, but
yeah.
Someone mentioned beans.
Okay. As soon as you guys walk up to the campsite, you notice that there is one of the students. He's freaking out. He's running. He's running out of the woods screaming, and he's saying that there's a big monster. The Dunlow creature is out to get him. He's screaming. He's a big hairy monster behind a tree, and he's just freaking out.
okay.
I'm like, calm down.
I elbow Ed and I say, and the laughs ensue.
I kind of go up to him like, dude, calm down. Sorry, calm down.
I seen it. I seen the Dunlow creature. It was behind the tree. It was looking at me. It looked like it was going to eat me.
Can I roll a psychology roll to see how much if he's making this up or is this hysterical?
Make a psychology roll. Anybody that's there, make a psychology roll. Everybody make a psychology roll.
Yeah, pass.
I got an 03.
Nice.
Nope.
He is
Thanks.
telling
Kid.
the truth. He is.
Well, he's scared.
I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right,
dude, it's probably just a prank.
yeah, calm down. Okay, you know what? If you're worried, why don't we go? Show me where it is. Come on. You know.
Okay,
I'm
just
sure.
he's before. He's like, and then the guy. As soon as you go showing you, one of the students, it would call Philip Shirley says, "Oh no, it's a Dunlow creature. You better watch out." And there's one more thing. Mr. Burlington says, "There's no such thing as nonsense. That such thing is nonsense. There's no Dunlow creature out there. You could try and go in there, but there's no such thing. That he's making up. He's making it up."
Okay.
Somebody's pulling a prank on him.
Maybe, but you know. Why? Whatever. Just show me where it is.
Let's go take a look and see this.
Right. I'm sure it could have been just someone else taking a shit in the woods, and you just ran into him.
How ladylike.
I actually kind of looked around to see if Al was around. If he actually got his hand on one of those bearman suits or whatever. Trying to pull Frank, and I see. I was like, all right, well, it's not him. Somebody else might have gotten one though.
All right, so we kind of go off to where he told us, I guess.
All right.
Okay. This will be the last thing. He shows you where it is, and like it just turned out to be his imagination. He's like, I thought I seen it over here. It's over there. And then he points, and it looked to be like some kind of tree.
I kind of look around.
Flashlights.
Yeah, I kind of look around. Is there any footprints?
Do a tracking roll.
All right, come on, baby. I only have base, so I need a good one. Come on, now 97 fail.
No, you see nothing. It just seems like it would be a figment of his imagination.
Well, I don't see any footprints around.
It's a prank. Somebody's pranked him.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Be careful out here. We got those plant thingies that suck the life of these trees.
That's basically. I'm gonna have to say that's the end for this
week.
Fun. Awesome.
So I guess before we end it, that we walk back to the camp.
Yeah, you walk to the camp, and there's nothing really. There's nothing really else left to do. So.
Good night, Ed. Good night, Al. Good night, Kid.
Good night, Peter. Goodbye, Ed. Good night, Al.
Good night, John Boy.
Who?
Before when you guys are going to bed, just do a listen roll, and that'll be the last thing we do.
All right.
Everybody?
Yep. Everybody.
Let's see. Listen.
Nope.
I pass.
Of course you did.
By one. By one, actually.
I missed it by 7.
As soon as when you're just about to sleep, there was some rustling, but it's nothing really to be worried about. But there has been some things in the camp, but it's really nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
Well, cool. I thought we were gonna wait up to see if the professor got up at night.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I wasn't actually going to sleep, but we can leave that for next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next time.
Okay.
All right.
Adios.
Well done, everybody.
Good job. No one died yet.
Nope, nobody yet.
Had some heavy sanity loss.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for your participation. Thanks for all our viewers for watching. We hope you enjoyed our game session. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you liked our show, please give us a thumbs up. Please tune in next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next episode of The Dig. Until next time, always remember, if there's no light left to guide your path, your only choice is to venture into the darkness. Good night.